Alrighty. Yeah, so I actually went back to get some ammo. Also, I'm also going down this other path just in case, because I think the puzzle that I need to solve here might actually be necessary to proceed. Yeah, I was just thinking as well, like, I kind of miss, like, 360 spins. Not 360, sorry, 180 spins. I wish they had that feature in this game. I know, like it wanted to kind of mirror, like, you know, the original Resident Evil in terms of, like, the controls, but, like, I think it would have been nice if they managed to put, like, a, if they managed to put, like, a 180 turn, because that would have made things so much easier. I think they were just a bit too late on that one. Or rather, like, they didn't hold out enough to have that idea come through, but... fuck it. Alrighty. Let's heal up. I also, like, just remembered that, like, my healing is level 3, so, like, I don't even have to care about, like, healing, about, like, conserving MP. Too easy. Not even breaking a sweat here. I also had a look at my parasite energies when I was went backwards, but I'm trying to get life drain level 3, which is 5,000 experience. So whoa, where are you guys coming from? Let's try life train and see what happens. This is hard. This is hard. I think the trick is to shoot them like that. So yeah, it is useful to use the shotgun, but the problem is that the shotgun is a bit slow. I'm low on the MPs as well. Yeah, right. Wow, I put all my items away as well, so hopefully that's not a bad decision, because like we were getting quite a few items back there. Oh god, okay. Time for some fun. Red. Yellow. Blue. Way. White. And then blue. White. Red. yellow. There was probably some complex puzzle that you had to solve here, but like I was like, fuck that. FAQ all the way. And hopefully I'm doing this right. I don't know if there was an indication or not, if you do it right or not, so this one's red. Sweet. Okay. There might be some other ones as well. Blue. Blue. I hope I'm doing this right. Blue. 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 White times 2. Red times 3. Yellow times 5. Yeah. Okay. New art garage. Buddha. Joking. Okay, so and then there's one red, green and yellow lights plus cool. I think that's something else. Just to be sure, I'm gonna save it. I think that is everything for there. Yeah, because that stuff doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's go. What's here actually? Let's check this. Oh god, did I meant to do that? I think I should move that back actually, because I didn't actually explore the rest of that area. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. Okay, don't have to watch that again. Is it too fast? Shit. Not looking good here. Let's fire off necrosis first. Let's not die here. Might need to use some good old-fashioned cola here. Hopefully I get some recovery. Hopefully the game didn't just troll me by like throwing me a few items, making like lulling me to a false sense of security so that I put all my items into the storage box so that I have more space, and now not give me fuck all, which is exactly what it's doing. What's this thing? Oh, okay, so this was meant to be the puzzle where you like realize. Oh wait, hold on. This is something else. Seems simple enough. You have to like kind of line everything up. Okay. What does that mean? Okay, I think this was the thing, and then you were meant to kind of like use that and the panel in the other part of the shrine to figure out what the hell you were supposed to put through on the temple thing. No, puzzle. Eat some necrosis. Oh, there's two of them. Wait. What? That's a different one, right? Where did that one go? Did it just fucking leave? That move's kind of useless. Like, it doesn't actually damage you, it just knocks you down. Oh no, it does damage you. Okay, I'm about to die. Move out of the way! Ah! Bit me. Oh, where'd the other one go? Did it just disappear? What if I go backwards? It's gonna come back. Yeah, there we go. Jump. Bite me, bite me. Bite me, come on. I know you want a piece of that eye action. Oh, come on. I'm too scared. I know I can dodge him, but like... You're dead. You're dead! No! Oh, one shot away, man. Alright. Monkey Coke. Yeah, so I kind of wish like I just carried on from where I left off before, because then I wouldn't have to like backtrack, which is what I'm gonna have to do in a sec. What's gonna make it even worse is if like I get there and then I realise that like there wasn't anything there, and all I had to do was to flip the lever and go to some new place. But I'm hoping. Oh, actually, shit! I didn't kill these guys, so let's do that first. And I'm in the mood for some fire. Come on, baby. Where are you? Fire. Wait, how'd the song go? You're my fire, my desire. Ah! Fuel is free. Yeah. That is so cheap, and I love it. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting to that 5,000. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, I'm also considering doing, like, in the future, doing like another run of this. Because like I can do like a I can do like a hard mode or a bounty mode or whatever it's called. Because I think I can do like New Game Plus or something. And also I can try out, yeah, trying to get some rare items or something. But like that's a possibility in the future. Like if I ever feel like I can do like another run of this. Because and hopefully like that'll be kind of a better quality one. Because like this was the first game I ever streamed, which makes it kind of a bit inconsistent in places. You know what? Fuck it. These guys are just asking for some fire. These assholes. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's not working now. It's not working as well as I thought it would. This guy wants some fire. But these guys want some buckshot. Reload. Not gonna get up? Not gonna get up? BAM! Alright. Oh, what the hell? It's like a weird thing there. Sweet. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. Lifter can't be used. That is a bit useless, isn't it? Okay, well. Let's head on in here. Oh, there's another thing there. This is another... I can hear him. Sweet. Well, we've got full of those. So I think we can actually like start using the other ammo. Because I think it's like, it's a bit more powerful. Can I shoot these things? Nope. Okay, where are you, Mr. Generator? Oh god. Oh god, it's hideous. But still I feel sorry for it, because all its purpose is to like fuel this machine. You know, this is another point, you know, I'll make about this game, is like, or rather this era of games, you know, like why I like this kind of game. Even though like there are tons of horror games out there that I could potentially play. It's like, it's like, you know, something like this, like, you kind of feel bad for it, you know, like, it's kind of a bit like tragic almost, whereas like, all of these new horror games, you know, like, the enemies in them, like the zombies or whatever, like, sure they're horrific, but like, they're also like kind of just like, yeah, all they are scary, you know, like, there's no kind of like, something like this, which is like, it's frightening, but it's also like, weirdly like, you're like weirdly sympathetic of it, so like, yeah. I mean, you kind of feel sorry for it, right? This one has a lot of life. Good thing we have unlimited ammo. Alright. Sorry, dude. May you rest in peace. And hopefully in the next life, you know, life will be better for you. Okay, so there's something else that we need to take care of, apparently. Alright. Give me a ton of experience, please. That's not bad. Got some things as well. See? That's so like touching, you know? That's awesome. Between neither here nor there. Peel back the benign surface to find a festering tumor of greed. If you do nothing, you will lose nothing. A craven way to live. If you can really call that life, I for one cannot. That is certainly true and very profound. In the end, it's our choice. It's a nice little segue actually, because as you know, like, I like talking about these deep things. If only for my own kind of self-gratification, you know. But like, what a poor creature indeed. You know, ultimately, how you live your life is up to you, you know, like, it's one of those things that you hear a lot. And it sounds really kind of like trite. You know, it's like something you'd hear from some movie or something, but like, it's really true, you know, like, when you really think about it, you know, like, oh, really? I thought I was using, oh, I guess I wasn't. Oh well. Yeah, as I was saying, okay, that's done. Yeah, you know, like when you really think about it, like there's a lot of, until you've actually thought about it, you know, unless you've really, really thought about it and gone down the rabbit hole of like, what is the purpose of my life here? And sorry if this is getting a bit deep, but like, yeah, this is how to open that door. But you know, when you actually do think about it, you realize that like, you know, even though like there's a lot of advice out there and a lot of sentiment in terms of like, you know, this is how you live a model life. Actually, it's open-ended. Like no one really knows what they're ultimately here to do, and that ultimately means that, you know, everyone is free to live lives however they want, and there's pros and cons for everything. Okay, I'm gonna have to go here anyway at some point, but let's go back first. But yeah, I love this game. Like, that little scene there, like, really reminded me of why I love this game. Like, it's exactly that. It's like, it's got a lot of heart, you know. I mentioned this on my Sonic Heart playthrough, you know. That's yet another articulation of why I love these games. Because they have a lot of heart behind them, you know. It's not just fancy graphics, you know. But like, you could argue that actually the reason why these games are so great, and there is such a focus on like, you know, backstory and like atmosphere and like a greater kind of meaning behind these games, is because of the lack of like graphical power, you know. It meant that like, you know, game developers, well, they were forced to focus on you know, making, you know, the rest of the game, you know, the story and like the atmosphere and everything good, but also, you know, it left, there wasn't this like massive like pressure to make games that look fucking amazing, like Uncharted 4, you know. Game developers were free to like develop games that were consistent with their vision, you know, and that's something that's very important to me as a gamer, and that's exactly why I love playing these kinds of games, you know. Like, it's weird why these games aren't that popular. I guess like one thing I've realized recently is that like things that are good quality, things that are great quality, like, they're not instant gratification things, you know. The same can be said of life, you know. It's such a principle of life that like, if you want your life to be great, like, you kind of have to build it up and do it properly, you know. And like, the same is obviously true of like games, you know, and art. If you make art that's deep and profound and meaningful, it's not going to be something that's easily accessible to people, you know. Like, a game like this, like, it's actually good because it's horror, and horror is something that like really, I found that horror games are actually games that I enjoy, you know, the horror genre. I don't particularly like being scared, but like, but the horror games, they have something, they possess something that bring people together, you know, that people instantly recognize, you know. It's like, the world is so obsessed with like survival, you know, like, it's all about survival and power struggle and everything, and like, and that's what makes like horror games so effective as like a medium or like a genre, because you know, because people relate to the whole kind of like survival thing, and so like it triggers something primal within you, you know, which is why horror games are so like compelling, you know. But yeah, but you know, there's something, you know, this against like Resident Evil, like I love Resident Evil as well, you know. This is like, Resident Evil is exactly why I like this kind of game. It's because like Resident Evil also has amazing atmosphere, you know. But I suppose like, I don't know, like, I would say that this game is a lot harder to get into because of the RPG elements, you know. Which is actually the reason why I feel that it's exactly the reason I feel that, you know, RPGs like are a bit hit and miss for people. You know, it's kind of like Marmite, you know, like RPGs, particularly JRPGs, because like they require such a time investment, and also, you know, they're hard to get into, and because of that, like, you know, people who have short attention spans, you know, like certain people on YouTube, like I'm not going to name names obviously, but like yeah, like, you know, they can't get into them, I guess, you know. Of course, like, I'm not going to judge, you know, that was just kind of a stupid comment from me, like, I'm not judging anyone, but that's kind of my theory, I guess, of like why some people just don't like RPGs, you know. Some people just find them boring. But I, for one, like, I can't stand, like, games that don't have any substance to them, you know, like, sometimes I get suckered into games that have, like, a really, like, pretty aesthetic, you know, but, like, as soon as I hit the gameplay or the story or the atmosphere and I find that it's not very deep, I just instantly lose interest. Of course, I'm a bit weird as well, because, like, there's so much fucking noise out there that, like, you easily get, like, roped into like, you know, like stupid games, basically, like stupid media that, like, is substanceless. It's because it's like an addiction almost. You know, it's like a siren blaring in your fucking ear, you know. And like when you're fucking stressed and you just want to fucking relax, you know, like, and you're like tired of watching it or playing the same fucking games over and over again, you know, the classics that you love. You're just like, okay, well, just let's go to YouTube and watch something, and like you end up watching some shitty video, or like you end up buying some shitty game or something because it's easily accessible, you know, which is a shame. You know, I am definitely guilty of that. You know, I know that I sound so high and mighty saying, like, oh yeah, I love all of these deep games, but like honestly, I'm also a sucker. You know, I'm also like an idiot who falls for, like, you know, marketing, basically, you know, scalability. We don't need to watch that yet. It's 4:26 AM right now. But I'm having fun, you know. I'm actually having fun. Like, I'll be honest, like, I'm still kind of a bit new to this whole, like, actually, should I? I'm like thinking if I should go back or not. I think I might be okay, because like I might end up going back there anyway, full circle. But what was it saying? I forgot what it was saying. Oh yeah, 4:26. Yeah. I'm still a bit new, so like sometimes like setting these up is a bit stressful, you know. But like when I'm here and I'm playing and I'm speaking my mind, I'm having a great time, honestly, you know. Because like the thing about creating content, I'm just spilling my guts today, man. I think it's because it's so early, like I just don't give a fuck right now, like I just lost my filter. But like, yeah, sometimes you get pressured to kind of be a certain way, you know, like, and it really comes out when you make things for people, you know, like you feel a pressure. And this ties into what I was just saying, you know, like we live in a world where, and of course I don't really mean this like to be, I don't really mean this to be like I sound really high and mighty, basically, you know, like honestly, like I'm just making an observation, like I'm not implying that I'm better than anyone or like anything like that. It's just that, well, I think it's a bit there. It's just that, you know, like the observation I make is that, you know, we live in a world where, like, you know, we're all frightened of straying away from what's normal, quote unquote, you know, because we don't, none of us want to be apart from the herd because, like, you know, we're scared that, like, if we're apart from the herd, then, like, we'll be unlikable, you know, people will like, ignore us, people won't like us. And as such, there's a pressure, like, to kind of do things that we think will satisfy other people, you know, like, I feel it, other people feel it, I'm sure, you know, you guys watching this probably feel it as well. And it's a shame, you know, like, because, well, you know, I'm someone who understands that, like, it's not black and white, you know, like, there is a reason why. Let's see if there's anything else around here. I don't think there is, actually. There's still monsters around here. So, look, I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it means down there, but either way, we'll go down first. I think I'll make this episode a bit longer as well. Like, I like making these half an hour, but I'm feeling it, so I'll make it a bit longer, maybe 45 minutes. And I really want to kind of make progress on this game as well. I'm running a bit low and stuff. Got a bit greedy there. That's not the one I was damaging. Oh, God. I just want to fucking kill these guys, man. It's like a waste of time when they dive underneath water. No, 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 no! Sitting duck. Finally. Ooh, this motherfucker. This motherfucker does not mess around. Is not messing around. Whoa! Let's heal. And then let's necrosis it. And then let's energy shots. Hopefully it's not going to kill me in that time. No, it's fine. Wow, that is taking a chunk of damage off him. It's awesome. Oh. Curses is awesome. Die! You piece of shit. Ain't nothing but a peanut. Got a protein capsule. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Blood in the pool, the swimming pool. It's that time of month. Sorry, I'm being a douche. Being a dick. What am I doing? Let's heal. Let's also put the shits onto our thing, the bell patch. I'll use that next time I need to heal. Ooh, good thing I got that. Lemony? What did that say? I can't even, like, it was like some weird word. Crystal, what is that? Skull hammer. Attach it and see what happens. Okay. I should probably look it up, but I don't want to do that right now. Sluice gate. Yeah. Let's not do that while we're in here. What do we do? Do we just go back up? I guess we do. There's nothing in here. Alright, so we're heading back now. Is that something over here? No. If memory serves me correct... Actually, no. Never mind. I thought there'd be like a cutscene trigger here, but like I'm remembering, I'm jumping the gun here, getting ahead of myself. Alright, what do we have here? There's nothing in the forest zone. We've already done that. Maybe something will happen now, but I think what will happen actually is that I need to get to the other side before something happens. Okay, I'm getting a bit nervous here. What's gonna happen? Nothing? Okay. I need some bullets, but I'll hold out for a bit longer. Sorry about that. Had to save. Oh. What can we do to this guy to one-shot him? I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting, like, I don't really think about it, but, like, I guess, like, all enemies have, like, an effective strategy they can use against them, which is something that the game, like, is really subtle about, which is cool, you know. So, like, those guys, if you use pyrosis on those guys, it's their kind of weak point, quote-unquote, where, like, you make them fall over. And then, like, the guys in the water, they're really vulnerable to, like, the fire. They just get fucking killed by the fire. So do the fat guys, actually. Yeah. And then, like, and you learn, you kind of you get the idea for that when you watch Mr. Madigan when he first fights alongside of you. Oh wow, we can get life drained. Yeah. I don't know if that was worth it, but like, I think I might actually level up this now. If I have... yes, okay. Sweet. Yeah, so like when he uses the flamethrower against those underwater guys, like you get the idea to use it. These guys are a fucking pain. Well. Oh yeah! How much that cost? It's pretty good. I'm gonna shoot him. No! Don't hit me. Sorry, that's like... I'm having way too much fun with that. Where are you? Where are you? me see. He's, oh, over there. So I think he's outside or something. Sweet. Alright. You're gonna drop. You're gonna stay there. I don't know if it's gonna hit the ceiling. It's cool. These guys are fucking annoying, man. When you eat shit like the shit beetle that you are. Okay, so hopefully we should have a path here now. No, we don't. What do we do? Hold on. Now to find the power source. And there's some stuff back there as well. So, was there something here? How do I get over there? I'm probably being an idiot. Yeah, I'm probably being an idiot. I probably completely missed it, like, so I apologize for that. Either way, I think I'm gonna have to go back upstairs anyway, because I think there might be some more enemies now. So I will get back to the thing, and then we'll wrap it up for this part. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I certainly am. Is there some broken glass here as well? Scavengers. They may be small, but they have big appetites and can eat carrion, the garbage men of the forest. While they form packs to hunt weaker prey, they are not effective fighters. Since they are largely nocturnal, you won't often see them during the day. Scavengers. Welcome to the Savannah Zone. One resident of this zone is an MC known as the Suckler. Sucklers are mature in a neotenized state, looking much like infants. Imagine always being held in your mother's arms, always being loved. If this sounds like a good deal to you, you might want to join the Suckler. Sucklers is different from other ANMCs in both shape and ecology. If their DNA weren't so similar, why, we'd think they were different species. What are the special features of a Suckler, you ask? Really? Is that it? You're not going to answer that question? You're going to leave us hanging here? Okay, fine. Definitely something wrong with this place, man. It's like evil genius center. Sorry, no, this way. Cool. I think I'll actually leave it off here. So awesome. It's like 4:43 in the morning. I need to get some sleep. I need to wake up in a couple hours. So cool. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I certainly did. I'm glad I took the plunge. I could have gone to sleep, but like I took the plunge. I played some more of this game. Hope you're having a great day or evening, and I'll catch you in the next part. Thanks guys, see you soon.